Hey guys, Lee with Untapped Potential, Chandra and Alar, Part 4. We've been beating up on creatures and everything is swell. Oh, wait. How quickly everything can fall apart. Without warning, Kaladesh authorities storm the village. Before you know it, your father lies dead, the village burns, and Baral has framed you for the destruction. His lieutenant advances to take you prisoner. Okay, you did not just kill my dad. It is time to mess you up. We go ahead and find an expensive hand here, but we have Pyre Charger and a lot of mana to sink into him. And right now, we're not thinking calm, we're thinking damage. Chandra's Phoenix shows up, but we go ahead and play our hasty dude, and since he has no blockers, we get in for a quick 1 damage. You're going down. You messed with the wrong girl this time. We drew Chandra's Ignition, even though we don't ignite in this part of the story, so flavor fail, but nevertheless, we play our Phoenix, who has haste, and we get in for 3 more damage. Come on, you're gonna have to play something sooner or later, or we're just gonna run you over. Well, here's Night Guard Patrol, a 2-1 with First Strike and Vigilance. Well, unfortunately for them, I'm still good mad, so we go ahead and kill it with Fiery Impulse, we sink all our remaining mana into our haste dude, and we attack for 6, putting the opponent down to 10. What part of I'm mad at you don't you get, Lieutenant? So here's Prison Term. Target equipped creature cannot attack or block or use its abilities, so more or less our creature doesn't get to do anything anymore. And whenever we play a new creature, they can move that card onto it. So we play our Renown guy, who's now stuck despite having haste, but we get in for 3 damage nonetheless. Basically, the plan from here on out is just to do whatever it takes. So, our opponent has now made our Phoenix unable to do anything. Boo-hoo. So we go ahead and sink every mana we have into our Pyre Charger and attack for 5. However, the opponent was ready with Raise the Alarm, which makes 2 1/1 warrior tokens, allowing him to block and effectively waste all our mana for the turn. That's too bad, and here comes Captain of the Watch just to make our day even worse. When it enters the battlefield, it puts a bunch more tokens onto the battlefield, and since we can't block, the opponent attacks us for 2. Well, you know what I said about the flavor fail thing? Hell with it. They're gonna burn. We use Chandra's Ignition to deal 3 damage to everything on the field, which completely board wipes our opponent, and puts them down to 4. So they play a heavy infantry here, which when it enters the battlefield lets them tap down one of my cards. Well, that's all well and good, but they forgot one thing here. I'm Chandra, and I'm pissed. So we go ahead and play our Imbermaw Hellion, but his prison card moves on to it, but that's not going to stop its extra damage effect, as our opponent's going to discover next turn when we Fiery Impulse his creature for what would be 3, but is now 4 damage. And finally, we use Flames of the Firebrand to take Baral's lieutenant down. We are not happy. You fight bravely to avenge your father, but the soldiers overwhelm you. During the battle, it appears your mother is also slain. Baral intends to make an example out of you. The authorities lead you back to the city to await execution. Well, it's not been a good day, and it's not going to continue to be a good day for Baral. Stay tuned for the exciting finale.